Good day to everyone already watching. I'm getting off work early today. It's Friday, yay! And it's itching me to play some Premodern. So I will be playing Red-Green Goblins again. We had 2 leagues yesterday. The first one was great. The second one I was a bit sleepy, I guess, maybe. That's one of the reasons. Wasn't so great, but the first one was very good. The deck felt good. It's very interesting to me. I haven't played any goblins besides yesterday yet. I faced the matchup several times, but not as often as one might think. Like a few years back, goblins were... I've seen more goblins in Premodern. Maybe they are coming back right now. Maybe I'll have just missed most of them. So we're going red-green again, even though I know some people love the black version, the white version, even maybe the mono-red version. I'm kind of scared of going that way. I kind of want to have my Naturalizes, Tranquil Domains and whatnots. So this is why I'll be jamming green. Also green instead of white as is right now. I like to have the Wooded Foothills. And as is right now, I'm still trying out like where this deck is going, where I can make it go. So I don't think the color splash is like the main concern for me right now. It's not about which color am I splashing, it's more about understanding this part of the deck, right? So I made some maybe weird choices, some different choices, I don't know. I've gone back to playing 4 Mogg Fanatic. I think most people do that, and 3 Gempalm Incinerators. As great as they are, sometimes they just don't do anything, and Mogg Fanatic at least is always going to go face. I feel like being a bit quicker here is nice. Also, I added this weird Sparksmith, which can tap to deal damage to a creature and to myself, equal to the number of goblins in play. I don't know if this is nice, but I felt like, me not knowing the goblin matchups, goblin deck too well yet, I felt like having another 2-drop could be something, even though it's just a 1/1, but like killing other stuff seems good, and maybe it's nice versus elves and stuff. I don't know yet. So I think we'll just jump right into a league. Let's go with play points. We still have play points. If we can make a 2-3 or a 3-2, we'll continue with the play points. And let's just jump right into our first match here. Seems good to me. So I hope my audio is all right. It's always somehow it's always fiddly for me. I don't know why. I hope the music isn't too loud. I'm gonna turn it up a bit. I think it was too silent before, but we'll see. Let me know. I can't really make it out because for me the audio output is completely different than for you guys, right? So yeah. Also, maybe I need to fix my microphone. It's over here right now. You can't see it. It's the invisible microphone. You can see it maybe if I hold it correctly. I don't know. Like it's getting shimmery because of my background removal, but there it is. There it is. So the problem is if I'm actually looking towards the camera, which would be this direction, I would normally be like this and speaking right away from the microphone. So maybe that's something I also need to be reconsidering soon. So I hope joining a league at like this time of day in Europe is fine. I don't know. I would expect many people to still be playing or already be playing. Or now to start playing? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to wait a bit for opponents to show up. While we're waiting, we can maybe have a look at the deck again. I think that's a nice bridge. So as you can see, I added 1 Crumble here, which is I just want to try it out. Same with the Sparksmith. I think both cards are not the usual choices in goblins, at least not from what I've seen. It's not to say that they are unexplored or anything. It might be just that people don't play it because it actually isn't good. I don't know. I just want to find out. I think Crumble is a great card against Dreadnought. We have 4 Naturalize after boarding, double Tinkerer, and then also a Crumble. I think that's kind of nice. And we can, of course, add Pyroblasts up to 3. Yeah, I think that could be good. I'm still on 2 Tranquil Domain. This Crumble could also be a 3rd Tranquil Domain. Maybe that's where it's heading. It's very likely going to be our 3rd Tranquil Domain. We'll see how that plays out, right? Just gonna check how this is feeling, and yeah. So let's hope that we'll find a matchup. I don't know. Oh yes, right when I was talking about it, we found an opponent. Let's switch back here. And we're also starting. Do we? Oh no, we are not starting. So this hand isn't very fast. What I think I learned from yesterday is that I'm underestimating many Goblins hands. Like, I'm already thinking, oh, this hand is very slow, but maybe Goblins is like a... Oh, a portent. Okay, so this Tinkerer is gas, because they might be on Dreadnought. I think we want to fetch right away, do we? I mean, we could also just drop a mountain, hope to draw another land. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just play out this mountain. Let's not show opponent yet that we are also on green. And also let's not open up to be stifled here, I think. So I wonder if they are going for a quick dreadnought without knowing what we are doing here, but I don't think so. So let's see. We have a sharpshooter, which is okay, I guess. We could be dropping the Piledriver now. I feel like it's not bad to do so. I'd rather have the Piledriver countered than Tinkerer. Let's go there. We also need to be luring out the counters. Maybe they don't counter it at all. I don't know. If not, well, we have a Piledriver. Seems like they are tapping 1 mana to daze it and returning it. Most likely to impulse. Yeah, they are impulsing here. Sure. So let's see where this is going. Oh yeah, sure. It could mean that opponent is going to try to dreadnought right away now, but maybe they just don't have it. Let's go, Airbro. How are you doing? Nice to see you again, guy. So let's see. We'll play a Wooded Foothills. We're going to fetch now. If they want to stifle it, that's okay-ish with us. Let's get a mountain. And at this point, the question is, do we just drop a sharpshooter? Or do we actually try to get the Tinkerer into play? The Tinkerer is only out if they try to Dreadnought next turn. And given that they did not try it last turn, I'm not sure if they actually have a Dreadnought. If they don't have a Dreadnought, they are bound to have a counter spell, right? Do we just try to lay down the Tinkerer? I mean, afterwards we want to Ringleader anyway, right? Let's just put this one into play. Might be that it just gets countered. If opponent can't counter it, we're gonna have a good time. But the thing is, next turn I want to start jamming Ringleaders. Oh yeah, opponent did not counter it. Yesterday I fell into the trap of thinking my opponent was on Stifle Knot when they were in fact on Stasis. So Portent Daze Impulse? Well, I don't know yet. Likely it's oh, and Goblin Warchief, that's kind of interesting. Well, let's fetch something first. Let's fetch up a mountain, sorry, let's fetch up a mountain. Yes. So I think I almost want to just Warchief, or do I just go Ringleader here? I think we have most what we need. I could just Warchief here, and next turn, if we draw a land, we're gonna go Ringleader Sharpshooter to fill the gas up, right? Let's do that. Also, this is daze proof, while Ringleader is not, but we have a lot of Ringleaders. But I feel like with Warchief we're good to go. Also, if we draw Piledriver next turn, or if we get a Piledriver of the Ringleader, we can cast both, which would be great. So I kind of feel like opponent is thinking about countering this. Also, could you guys let me know if the music is too loud or anything? I don't know, I've turned the volume up a bit. For me it's actually kind of loud. I'm gonna turn it down a bit, but I don't know how it is for you guys. My mixer says the music is rather not too loud. Okay, so I feel like this 1 damage, is this something I want to go for? Doesn't really matter, right? Music is low compared to your voice, so it's fine. Okay. Sounds good, I guess. So let's get that 1 damage, and I think that's okay. If they Vision Charm out their Dreadnought, I think we're okay. But we also need to start putting some damage on them. So next turn, unfortunately, we are not able to Ringleader and something else. Let's see what we draw here. But a Ringleader is pretty good, right? Oh, okay, this means we could potentially have something else. 2, 3, and 4. Let's see what we draw with Ringleader. Given it has haste, we also want to be playing it pre-combat. And most likely opponent wants to counter it again. We have Ringleaders to follow up, and opponent is, well, discarding a lot of stuff. Let's see, they discarded a Vision Charm already. So this tells me either they have another Vision Charm or a Stifle in their hand, maybe double Stifles. I mean, Goblin Tinkerer is also something they can stifle, right? If I try to kill a Dreadnought, they could stifle it or phase it out, but, well, I don't think they get there. Like, Tinkerer stays there, and as long as they cannot bounce it, we're in a good spot, I guess. So Sharpshooter basically is a very dead draw against this deck. Oh, a Factory. I mean, Tinkerer is also nice versus Factory. But this means we cannot attack with the Tinkerer right now. We got a Foothills, which is nice. We're gonna crack that. If opponent wants to stifle, make them do it now. They don't, of course. And let's play this guy. 1, 2, 3. Do we leave up this? I don't think it matters too much, right? Let's still tap it like this. It's okay. Always yield to this. Get some goblins. They stifle our Ringleader. Sure. Yeah, so opponent actually had more stifles, just like we thought. Still will... Oh, wait a second. They also did not... They don't have mana up to be activating their Factory, so let's attack with both here. That's fine. If opponent wants to get 2 damage in with Factory during their turn, it's not too bad. We're still at 17, we're good to go, right? That's fine, as is. So opponent again did not do anything. I mean, it could also be that they just have this stuff in their hand, but yeah. So we're gonna go 2, 3, Ringleader again. These Dreadnought players play weird sometimes online. Yeah, maybe. Don't they play weird in paper as well? I'm just making fun. If he's typed there, he probably has another. Yeah, I mean, that's what they are telling us, right? They tell us, hey, we have another one. So let's see if they actually have another Stifle, and also if they want to stifle this Ringleader. It's kind of fun. Usually, I was told Ringleader isn't that great in Goblins. Versus Dreadnought, but this game right now, Ringleader is just good. So what's going on? They have accumulated knowledge, sure. They still have 1 mana in their pool, so they could still stifle this, but they don't. We have an Incinerator and a Lackey. Well, Incinerator is kind of bad. Lackey, well, it's okay, I guess. It's something that attacks, right? So let's put this Lackey into play. Even though it can't attack right now, and let's go to combat and attack with a bunch of goblins. Hi there, Groovius27, nice to meet you. How are you? So we're still in our first game here, I just started. And it seems like we're facing Dreadnought. I don't think like any other deck would be playing Factory there, right? So it seems like it's Dreadnought. We just win. Okay, so if it is Dreadnought, we want the Naturalizes. I'm gonna take the Crumble in. As you can see, I have Crumble now. I wanted to try the 3rd Tranquil Domain, but then last second I was like, well, maybe I'm gonna try Crumble. Because of all the Dreadnoughts, right? And it's always... I don't know. After playing 2 leagues yesterday, I felt like I'm overboarding a lot. So maybe we'll go easy on the Pyroblasts here. Board 6 cards, that's plenty, right? So what we don't need here is Sparksmith, and what we also don't need, where is he, is the pesky Sharpshooter. Both cards are something I don't want to be doing here. Versus Dreadnought, you need all interaction. Yeah, we can go like this and also cut 2 Ringleaders. And maybe there was a guide I looked up yesterday. Man, I would love to give credit for that right now. I'm gonna be there later to give credit. So Stifle Knot, we could be boarding, of course, out the incinerators. Yeah, we can cut all 3 incinerators, right? Like this. We would be 7 for 7. We still have 2 ringleaders and a goon. I don't know if the goon is anything to go with. Or maybe we want... I don't know. It's always, for me, it's always hard to know if ringleader is good or not. But I feel like ringleader can be kind of slow. I don't know. It was very good right now. Goon is great here too. Yeah, it's a 6/6 for 4 mana. So let's do it like this. And just think for one more second. I think this looks alright. Trimmer Fanatic? Well, we also need to be applying pressure. Yesterday there was a lot of talk in chat about whether you keep in Fanatic to have something that like puts any amount of pressure on your opponent, or if you cut it out because it doesn't really do something great, right? But you need to be having, right from the start, you need to be present on the board and just start putting damage in. And I know Fanatic doesn't really have a target here or anything, but well, if it attacks for 3 or 4 turns, right, that's good. So, is there anything else? I think we keep the siege gangs as like a crazy top end for Goblin Lackey. I don't know, let's try this, guys. I'm not the best player, and that one card, if I can't wrap my head around it yet, maybe it's not worth overthinking. So this hand is okay, right? We got a Wasteland we don't care about too much right now. The Rishadan Port is nice. Unfortunately, we lack the green mana for Naturalize. But we have the Lackey with the Siege Gang potentially. We'll just keep this and hope to draw into green. Let's just see how this is turning out to be. I mean, we're on the draw, so this means this Lackey might not survive. There's maybe a reason to just play Mogg Fanatic here, if I'm very sure that... Oh, we drew a second Lackey, so we don't care. Okay, so if opponent wants to daze this, it's okay. If they want to Pyroblast, Blue Blast it, it's fine. We're good, right? They foil it with Vision Charm and an island. Well, okay, opponent, did they mulligan? They mulligan to 6 and foiled the Lackey. Oh, there's a Powder Keg. Sure. Well, the Powder Keg isn't too nice here. We can port them next turn. Or, this is kind of sad that we don't have... Well, it doesn't really matter. Do we just play the Lackey or do we play the Mogg Fanatic here? If we play Lackey, they will definitely be killing it with Powder Keg, right? If we play Mogg Fanatic, maybe they won't. And next turn, if we draw red, we have Warchief in any case. I'm gonna go with playing Lackey here. I don't know. I don't want to wait too long. It's okay, I guess. Both porting and playing Lackey are okay plays. Okay. Sure. So yeah, opponent will put a counter and just kill the Lackey, right? Maybe in our turn. I don't know. So let's draw a red land. Yeah, we have no response to that. That's okay. Let's draw a red land, please. We drew a Mogg Fanatic. We also have a Wasteland. I mean, sure, we will play that Wasteland. Then we can top one of their islands. I'm not gonna top it now. If they actually want to counterspell a Mogg Fanatic, we're good. But let's top one of their lands now. That's good to go. And this is like one of the situations where I think Mogg Fanatic is kind of cool, right? Because we can port them, we have something on board. I think that's okay, right? So, okay, they have a factory now. I really want a red land now, please. We have a Goblin Goon. So our hand tells me that, well, wastelanding this factory would be... I mean, if we want to... Maybe we wasteland this and in their turn we top a land again. This puts us further away from Goon, but we have the Warchief if we draw red, right? let's go that route. I'm not sure if this is correct. I mean, this deck is very mana intensive. Oh, they stifle it anyway. We can't do anything about that. Okay, sure. First, let's go to combat. We could have played around that by tapping their island, but I don't know about that. So at this point, do we tap their factory end of turn or do we play Fanatic? I feel like I want to draw... In this matchup and versus other blue decks, you can have in mind to port in your own draw step. Yeah, absolutely. Let me think for a second. Do I play out the next Fanatic? If I draw red, I want to be jamming the Warchief next turn, but they will have counter mana up, I think. So maybe... And this, I don't think it matters too much. Let's get in another Mogg Fanatic. I think it's okay. I mean, basically, we need to draw red land, right? That's where we need to be. We are talking about putting that stop in prophylactically. Oh, you mean like right here? I only have a stop and upkeep, I think. Yeah. So let's see what we draw here. Another Rishadan Port. Well, I'm drawing all the colors right now. So we can tap their factory and just got some damage in. I think that's our best plan here. I don't know. It's not great, but we're gonna be doing 2 damage at least. It's not the greatest, so okay, sure. Opponent has 1 in their pool. Are they gonna impulse? No. They will Flash of Insight, sure. Yeah, I also think it seems worth it. So let's go to combat. We just really need another land, right? Or either Warchief or Goon. I mean, having a green land would also be kind of nice here, because we're pretty naked right now. So let's see where this is going. So they didn't do anything. I mean, yeah. So it's our turn again. Let's draw a land. We have a Pyroblast. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. Let's tap this one again. Let's go to combat. Attack with both Fanatics. They are pulling their weight right now. They impulse. I don't think we can Pyroblast that impulse, can we? That would be kind of greedy, I think. There's like the incentive, if they don't do anything again during their turn, Pyroblasting this would be worth it, but... Well, I don't know about that. If we find a green source, I'm much more happily going to not have Pyroblast up. Because then we can still deal with the dreadnought on board. Hi Berard, hi there, how are you doing? You also got home early? How are you doing? So opponent is digging. So just as a quick recap, we're still in our first match of a Premodern League. And our first opponent is Dreadnought. So far we did not see a Dreadnought, but we're pretty sure it's Dreadnought. And game 1 we just trampled over them. And let's see where we are going game 2. So it seems like opponent does not have anything again. Sure. So we drew another Rishadan Port. I mean, we can be deploying a Goon now if we want to. Let's see. I still don't have the green mana. I don't feel it, right? Would you deploy the Goon? I mean, it's a much faster clock here. We kind of have to, but this would leave us open for, if we don't draw green, a Dreadnought would just kill us. It's a hard situation, right? But these 2 Fanatics, I mean, that's a lot of turns to go still. I don't know about that. But Goon is gonna get countered for sure, right? Let's tap these. Wait a second. Yeah, we can not attack right now. Prevent them from... They have another impulse? Oh no, another flash of insight for x equals 4. Do we just counter that? I mean, if we counter it, we're still going to tap down 2 of their lands next turn. Potentially the turn after a dreadnought is a problem. But they will be sculpting their hand right now. If they find... Well, it's okay, I think. Maybe we just draw another green or red source next turn. Good to take your own decisions here and see what happens. You can tap them out of blue end of turn and deploy Goon next turn. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Yeah, okay, you can make arguments for both Goon and 2 different scenarios of tapping. So yeah, so let's tap this blue land. And do we tap the other blue as well? Just like, seems fine, right? If we tap double blue, I mean, yeah, sure. Let's tap double blue. So either they have another island in hand or they can't even blast us. I think that's right. So they have a factory tapped for Gush. Well, Gush is kind of good against my Rishadan Port. Do they actually dreadnought now? No, they powder keg. Well, powder keg is okay, I guess. So we can deploy a Goon. Please, let's draw another land though. Oh yes, there we go. This is great. Sure. First of all, we can go to combat and attack with both fanatics here. Make some damage. Get some damage done. Combat damage, yes sir. And then we get the Goon. Everybody loves... Oh wait, we don't have double red. I'm stupid, it doesn't matter. Well, it's still good, right? Still going to play it. Let's pretend we had Crumble or something, I don't know. We're still daze proof. They can have foil. Let's Goon it up. Yeah. I feel like opponent will foil this, but well, what can you do, right? Oh no, they won't actually. It's Goon time. Let's Goon. Yeah. Everybody loves their damn Goon. Yeah. So let's see what opponent is up to now. The Goon is looking pretty good here. We'll just... Can the Goon attack if they animate their factory? It can't, right? So if they keg it, even if we tap the factory, they can still activate it. And then we can't attack with the Goon, right? Oh god. Please don't. Let's see what's happening. But if opponent does that, it's to the face. You might miss that? I hope so. But usually opponents don't miss stuff against me. I'm missing stuff against them. Let's see. So also this siege gang is, wow, it's rotting, right? I mean, if we had one more red, we could be deploying it by some turn. But I don't feel like, well, man, we really need more red mana. This triple port, forest, wasteland, that's like, yeah, we need double red. So what's opponent doing here? Are they trying to deploy the dreadnought now? I mean the keg. We can naturalize factory. Yes, we can. So they hydroblast our Goon. Too bad we don't have a red, right? Nothing we can do about that. So opponent has successfully dealt with the Goon. Let's draw a red source. Come on. Yes, there we go. Let's get one of those great mountains. And then we just Warchief, keep Naturalize up, I think. We top their factory maybe. Sounds good, right? We can't have both, of course. We can either now top the factory. Yeah, we'll just top the factory. And get some damage through, right? If opponent decides to kill the fanatics, we're still going for 4 damage here. Yes, That's exactly what they do. Let's sacrifice these guys to phase. This one as well, please. Thank you. Let's go to combat, attack with the Warchief. And pass turn. In these scenarios, you often want mana up for both Pyroblast and Naturalize, so tapping out for Siege Gang, let them deploy Dreadnought and fight for it in the next turn with 2 pieces of interaction will work. But the matchup is complex, yeah. It is. So opponent has a ton of mana, 2 blue still in pool, 2 lands still on the ground, Hydroblast our Warchief, sure. Okay. And they are going to start swinging with the factory. Sure, opponent, there you go. I don't need to be topping it. If I have a haste creature. Let's see what we have. Goblin Matron is kind of good, right? Goblin Matron means we can have Naturalize and or Pyroblast up. Next turn play Ringleader, potentially, and still have Pyroblast and or the other thing up. Or we can just play Siege Gang right now. But I think... do we want to take the safe route here? Well, it will cost us a turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I feel like we do Matron here. Yeah, let's do Matron here. It's also daze proof, and yeah, it's okay, I guess. So yes, I want to use this ability. Let's get a... where is he? One of those Ringleaders. Oh, Tinkerer would also have been great, yes. You're right. So I feel like we will top down their factory now. Or just their blue source. We'll just top down their blue source. And have a Pyroblast up. I think that's okay. Let's go draw another mountain. Warchief. Well, Warchief is kind of nice, but we're going with the Ringleader now. 1, 2, 3, and so we need to decide. Well, they have their factory up. Let's just get this. I think I will be tapping this port. Do they counterspell it? They daze it. I mean, we can just pay 1 mana to prevent this. I'm also... I fear I'm playing too slow right now. Oh man. Oh no, we just win the match. So opponent had 8 cards in hand. Of course, we have Pyroblast, Naturalize, we're suited to go, right? But opponent with 8 cards in hand, I did not expect them to be conceding this game. Well, good for us, right? Let's go. GG, thank you very much. Man, that concede was unexpected. I was assuming opponent has a lot of stuff going on, that we would be seeing some more match here. I mean, they still had some turns to go. Like, you'll be dealing 3 damage then? I don't know. Sometimes people just have to leave. Or just don't want to play anymore, or whatever. You mean they boarded them out? And then they were like, oh damn, I don't have tide. So my brain freeze, parallax tide plan won't work? Is that it? Huh? Could be. Let's see. So let's see what our next opponent will be. And also let me quickly check. I think in the Premodern Goblins Discord, shout out to that Discord, there's a Goblin Knowledge section, and Fel has posted a Goblin Discord sideboard project thingy. And I haven't yet read too much into it, honestly. And maybe I should, I don't know. Hi there, Trinomaros. Yes, it's goblins again. The red guys, the red boys. With a splash of green, of course. Yeah, I felt like yesterday, let's just not talk about the second league. The first league is what matters. I learned something about myself. Oh, look at that guy having their own emojis. Well, yeah. Anyway, the first league was great fun. And I mean, goblins in general is an interesting deck. So yeah. So let's see. This hand does not do anything. I hope I'm not too greedy to mulligan this. This hand looks good. We have lots of stuff going on, right? We have a Mogg Fanatic, Piledriver, Warchief, we can Rishadan Port. Looking good. Oh, you even got the cash? Cash emoji? Nice. So we need to be putting one card here on the bottom. Maybe it is our second Piledriver. I don't know about that yet. Let me check this out for a second. Or maybe it's our second Rishadan Port? No, I never want to be putting down lands. I always want to have lands. Let's put down the second Piledriver here, yeah. Can I do that? Thank you very much. So who's starting? They are starting, sure. We also have my sideboard sheet pinned there. It's at least a direction to go. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Oh no, it's Enchantress. Oh my god. The deck I'm most scared of as right now. Oh my god. So yeah, let's see where this is going. It's gonna be interesting, I guess. Man, if we had a Fanatic now, sorry, a Lackey now, that would be great, of course, like it usually is. Yeah, Port is good, right? Absolutely. But the question here is it worth it to not deploy Port turn Piledriver turn 2 to be able to Port turn 2? I really don't know. I feel like I want to just jam Piledriver. It's fine, you got this. Thank you very much. I don't think I got this, but be aggressive, deny mana, pray, yeah. So let's see what we draw. Another Wooded Foothills is kind of good. Let's still play the Rishadan Port. Let's think here for a second. So maybe this turn... so first of all, I don't want to enable them to have this double mana thingy next turn, so maybe we just port it and the turn after we play Warchief. Piledriver would also be nice, but I feel like it will get sorted, right? But then Warchief will get sorted. What's the difference? Let's see. I feel like tapping this in their turn could be better. Let's just go to combat. Let's attack with the Mogg Fanatic and tap their enchanted land in their upkeep. I need to put a stop on draw. So if I put set stop here, it will stop again, right? Because I want them to first decide what they are getting. I hope I'm not fucking this up. Let's see what happens. I have a stop in their draw step, right? So... Man, I'm such an MTGO noob, right? I barely know how to like control all this stuff. So let's tap their mana. Look at the small white arrows. Yeah, yeah, right, you're right. Actually, there is like another way to set this, like from the options menu, which isn't great. Oh, so opponent missed their next land drop. Okay, this is interesting. So we want all the lands we can get. I'm gonna be dropping a mountain here, and well, this turn we will be doing... Well, we can still be tapping down. Is it worth it? It's really tempting to just tap their double mana again, or let me think. I mean, we are not doing very much damage, but the next turn we can deploy a Piledriver. And after that, maybe a Warchief. We have mana going, like... I don't know, let's try this. Let's just move slow here, be a Goblins control deck. I like mana denial here, or triangles rather. Ah, the triangles. Same, good play. Yeah, I also feel like it's... I mean, they showed me that they did not have their land. This means in the top 3 cards, they don't have a land, right? Murray's Guile doesn't let them shuffle or anything. So we still have the stop here. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna tap it now. Yeah, let's do it like this. Oh, they are sorting this guy. Well, then we need to be putting this to face, but that's fine, right? I mean, that's good. That's something that doesn't hit our Piledriver, Warchief, or whatever. That was a very good Fanatic. Dealing 4 damage to opponent. Great Fanatic. I feel like most of the decks I'm playing should have 4 Fanatics. So I forgot to F6 there. Oh, we found a Lackey. Oh my god. So I definitely still want to be pressuring their mana. We need 2 mana up. So I feel like we'll just jam Lackey here instead of Piledriver. Let's do that. Let's go Lackey here. And let's go to combat. I don't know, how do I step? Oh, there we go. Let's tap this. Oh my. Lol, yes. Do they have another sword? No, what's... Oh no, they just tapped it. So let's see. If we get Lackey into play... Oh, there's an enchantress. That's something, right? So yeah, we slowed them down a bunch. So at this point, do we deploy the Warchief? No, we want to double tap mana. Okay, so we don't have anything going on here except attacking. And will opponent just jam the enchantress? No, they won't. Always yield to this. So I feel like I want to get Warchief into play. So next turn we can play Piledriver and attack with it right away. Could also get Ringleader, but I don't feel that. We are very tight on mana, but next turn we can still double tap if we play Piledriver. Seems good to me. Let's do that. We can still play the Piledriver. Wait a second, I'm gonna fetch right now. Also, we can fetch a green right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can still play this Piledriver and still tap both of their lands. Okay, let me just play that out so that I'm not too slow. Oh, wait. What's happening? I don't want to tap all of these cards. I want to tap a land, which is this land. And let's tap target land, which is, I guess, this one. Man, I'm very slow. This will be problematic. Agree on Lackey. We can tap 2 here, get Warchief in and a Piledriver and dead next turn. Yeah, sounds like a very good plan. You found the line, my dudes. What's opponent doing? Or do you mean me? So let's see. Opponent is going 1 green. Having a white, green-white, Seal of Cleansing. Yeah, it draws you a card, I guess. That's not too bad. We have a Goblin Matron. Man, okay, sure. First of all, let's get a land here. So this Matron could get us another Piledriver, right? So if we pay 2 for this here and then 1, we can still tap down one of their lands. And double Piledriver seems pretty good. Let's go get a Piledriver, not fuck it up. Where's Piledriver? There is Piledriver. Let's get a Piledriver. Let's get a Piledriver into play. And go to combat and attack with all the dudes. Yeah, always you want to yield to Piledriver. So, opponent, you're gonna block one of the Piledrivers, I guess? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage still. Oh, goddamn, yeah. I should have counted, you're right. Yeah, you're right, I should have counted that. Well, that wasn't so great. Okay, sure. Yeah, that wasn't so great. Missed lethal, yes sir. So let's tap down this land again. And let's hope they don't have a... What's it called? Solitary confinement? That would be bad. You got this? Thanks. We'll see if I got this. I don't know. Yeah, we got this. Okay. So now I'm unhappy that I didn't have the third Tranquil Domain today. Well, so I'm gonna have a look into the other... Does it say something about this matchup? I don't think so. Enchantress. Yeah, okay, sure. I'm always forgetting about the Gempalms. Let's get those out. The Tinkerer... Sorry. The Tinkerer isn't too good. The Sparksmith isn't too good. Let's see. We don't want to be boarding out everything though. I mean, the Fanatic isn't great here. We have a Sharpshooter that isn't great either. So I feel like those four are definite. They just need to go, right? The other two we could keep here. As of right now, we're also still with all the ringleaders. I don't know about that. Maybe we get in a Crypt for a ringleader. Ringleader is kind of weird. We want to be drawing these, right? Do they have any artifact? I mean, we still got ways to deal with it. Let's do it like this. Submit this. Only if it's better than what we take out. One Crypt is better than Tinkerer and Sparksmith. Yeah, maybe. So this hand doesn't do much, but we got all the mana. It's not very fast. Can I keep this, or do I need to aggressively mull into Lackey? We'll try it out. Yesterday I always did the mistake, I think, of underestimating the hands, maybe. So let's see where this is going. We drew another land, that's not great. Let's just get this Fanatic on the table. Hi there, Jimmy MTG. How are you? I'm wondering what matchup do you board in Pyrokinesis? Well, elves, for example. Also against other goblins as well. Maybe some offshore thingies like I don't know. Oh, we found another land actually, so we'll do the same thing we did last game. I need to be careful I don't run into timeout. Yeah, Pyro versus Mirror. Yeah, right. The green-white kitty deck. That one is in your head now, Airbro, right? It's planted. You got that. So as you can see, opponent now... Oh well, they played Wild Growth first turn. I wanted to say they are not enchanting their planes anymore, but yeah. So... Elephant Grass. I didn't even know they still play that. Oh boy. I did not know about that. Sure, so attacking costs us 2 mana. This is basically a propaganda. We found a Lackey. I think a Lackey is nice here. Not the greatest. We can restrict their mana though. Let's play this Lackey. Attacking here does, well, not much. So, end step. So we go into their turn. I want to see them pay for the grass. And we have another stop at draw. Yeah, go to draw step, please. Lose that mana, and then we are going to top your... What are we topping here? I feel like I topped the Brushland. Because that offers them another Wild Growth, which draws a card and makes more mana. Drawing Port, so clutch. Port after they pay for grass? Yes. Tap green, yes. Yeah. So we got Lackey that can attack next turn. We still have 2 mana up for Port then, and 2 mana for paying the Lackey. And, well, Siege Gang is kind of bad with the grass, so maybe we'll But I don't know about Ringleader. Ringleader is like... I don't know about Ringleader. It will put our enchantment hate to the bottom, so... Let's just get Siege Gang. These games have really shown why Port is so good in this matchup, yeah. Yeah. Wasteland would not have been great yet. Oh, they have a Sanctum. That's a good source of mana. So what do they have? Parallax Wave. Ah. Ah. Oh no. This sucks. Well, let's see where this is going. Man, Parallax Wave and Elephant Grass, that's something. So we found another port. So, sure, let's not pay mana here for attacking, I guess. Let's tap down their mana, make them pay for their grass. Yeah. Lackey won't connect anyway. They will just wave it. So, let's not pay for that, I guess. Let's play it slow. Slow gobbles. True, it's a tough call, but easy to do big damage fast, so probably best to invest in a mana denial first. Yeah, that's what I underestimated yesterday. Like, goblins can just explode out of nowhere. If you have a lot of mana, you can, whatever, deploy a Warchief and a Piledriver and something else, and you're gonna be doing a lot of damage right there. Which is pretty good. So, how much mana do they pay here? Like, okay, put a fading, sure. Does MTGO tell me? Oh yeah, it's 2 now. Okay, sure. I think my music stopped. There we go. So let's go, opponent. I'm very uncomfortable. So let's tap the Sanctum. And let's also tap the Brushland, I guess. And please. The wave is really a bummer. The wave is putting, like, giving opponent a lot of time here. Also, well, if you find a Naturalize, do we even... Oh no, there is a wild growth. They found another forest there. Do we even kill the... I don't know. We need Tranquil Domain, right? That's what we need. So at this point, we still want to double tap. Let's skip turn. Okay, sure, let's tap this land. Go to draw step. And tap the Sanctum. Well, it's not great, but at least opponent got rid of their elephant grass. What's happening now? They have Opaliscence, so what this means is we don't have creatures anymore, right? Yeah, this kind of sucks. Yeah, I think we're pretty dead now. Also, we cannot react to it anymore, can we? Even if we had like Tranquil Domain, we just lose this game, so we can just concede this and go to game 3. I really want my 3rd Tranquil Domain, but I wanted to try out the Crumble today, but let me tell you, it will be a 3rd Tranquil Domain pretty soon. I don't think otherwise. Well, maybe we can cut out one of the crypts and it doesn't matter. I don't think this matters. Let's submit this deck again. Oh, hi there, Hagebutter. How are you doing? Watching the red guys? So we play first here. We have a 2-lander. The 2-lander isn't bad though. I think I want to keep this. We also have a Naturalize if we draw green. Let's try this. We have double Lackey, so even if they sword our first one, it's tempting. Have to learn your plays. I don't know how much you're learning here. I'm still learning this deck myself. I haven't played much goblins yet. Very aggressive and Wasteland can work. Yeah, let's see where we are going here. So, okay, we will play this Wasteland. Then we can get in a Warchief with our Lackey, play a Matron, get a Piledriver. Right? Let's go to combat. Let's try that. We want to be as fast as possible, right? Yeah, always yield to this. Let's put in a Warchief. Then let's play a Matron for 2 mana. Always yield to this. And let's get... Yes, I want to search something. Let's get a Piledriver here, which we are able to deploy next turn and potentially do a shit ton of damage, right? Like, Piledriver gets +6, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage or something, if I didn't miscount. Nice line, yeah. You learning? Yes, slowly. I'm learning slowly. I'm old, so I'm learning very slow. But there's still some hope left for me. But I don't want to underestimate my matchup here. Okay, so they have an enchantress, which isn't the fastest start. Let's hope they don't have a... Okay, they didn't have another forest into elephant grass, which is good for us. We found a Karplusan Forest. So, let me think for a second. We can... Well, we'll definitely be playing this one. That's a given. We could also be playing this Lackey, just to make maximum damage, but we could also just naturalize their wild growth to cripple their mana. I kind of feel like crippling their mana and getting a Ringleader is the way here, but the Lackey also attacks, so they'll have to block. They're dead in 2 turns anyway, right? Yeah, let's restrict them for a turn. Let's attack with everybody here. Let's see what they are doing. I mean, on the other hand, like, if we kill the wild growth, they still have outs. If we keep the Naturalize... Let's get a Ringleader here. I kind of feel like... Oh yeah, Warchief and Siege Gang. This means they have a problem next turn. Okay, I'm not sure. Let me see. If I feel like the wild growth... The problem here is if they have Parallax Wave. So it's either they draw Wave, and I'm unhappy that they will just wipe my board. But we still can recover from that with Warchief, Lackey, Siege Gang, potentially. Or we just hope that it's anything else but Wave. How many waves do Enchantress play? Like 3 maybe? So I feel like I will risk it, man. I don't know. I think, I mean, they have to have exactly, okay, they have the land, and then they exactly also have to have the wave. My life. Well, if they, the problem is, if I killed the growth, they wouldn't be able to play wave, but they would still be able to play elephant grass, which would also be problematic, right? Yeah. So just a second, if I, let me think for a second, how does this work? If I naturalize this right now, they will respond by exiling creatures. Yeah, that's fine. They will return afterwards, so they are dead in our turn, right? I mean, they can... I'm still like very, yeah. GG's? Yeah, we just rushed through, right? Yeah, I mean, opponent is exiling all our creatures, then the wave gets hit and we get them back, and in our turn, even if they would be returning later, we would still have haste. I can F6. Yeah, I wanted to see it. Draw step, and we win. So that was a quick one. Okay. That was a quick game. Just a quick line of thought. I still think we need GG. Well played, thank you very much. I still think I want the third Tranquil Domain. Oh, thank you. Yeah, don't even talk about the second league we were playing yesterday. As I said, I don't know what, if maybe, I don't know, like after 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, I'm just not able to concentrate. I'm not really a morning person, but I am also not really a concentration in the evening person. So I have a few good hours left every day, right? You were not in the mentally... No, I was not really in the state. The second league, I pretty much was sitting there like, when's this over? I'm sorry for that. I get the same when I play too much and burn out. Yeah, I was pretty burned out. I mean, this is also why I made early cut of work today. I just... like at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, I said, well, it's good for me today. Have a nice weekend, guys. I'm gonna play some Magic. Because I felt a bit burned out, honestly. So let's go into game 3 here. Let's see what we are heading. Also maybe because I'm just drinking water today instead of Coke. I don't know. So let's see. What was our first opponent? I already oh yeah, it was Dreadnought. So we had Dreadnought and Enchantress. So I would very much... Oh, have fun. Thank you very much. I would very much like to play first. So this hand lacks colored mana. Let's mulligan this. This hand has stuff going. Let's keep this. Let's see, Karplusan Forest into Lackey. Next turn, Rishadan Port or Piledriver. Turn after that. So I feel like Gempalm, I want to... We can either decide if we think opponent has a blocker for Lackey that we want to be burning with the Incinerator, or we can put... either Piledriver or Matron or Gempalm on the bottom. The other 3 cards I feel like we need here. You would for sure throw Piledriver. You mean to the bottom? I mean, we have a Lackey, right? Yeah, maybe that's a good line of thought. I'm always thinking like I have to be like the hyper-aggressive deck with goblins. Like, but being hyper-aggressive also means disrupting mana, right? That's also being hyper-aggressive, just differently. You can protect Lackey and still have mana disruption, yeah. Oh, is this Oath? Oh boy. First turn Oath? Oh no, it's a Weathered Wayfarer. So the problem here is if they still have swords, that's kind of bad. We have a Sparksmith. Let's see, many games you actually end up playing as a control value deck. Yeah, I can see that. So the problem here is if they have swords in hand, we don't even kill the Wayfarer. And they have just 1 land. So what's our play here? Do we first see if they actually have the swords? Or do we just attack? Do we just attack here? Make them play the sword? And if they want to... I don't know. Also, is it Rishadan Port or Wasteland? I feel like it's Wasteland. And cycle this guy. Yeah, let's try it out. I don't know. If it works, it's great value, right? If it doesn't, Gempalm and Prey. Yeah. Oh! Okay. They could still have swords, but if they show me swords now, I don't know. So we get in... I'm almost tempted to put in the Sparksmith, but of course we're going to put in a Matron. And do we search up a Ringleader or do we just search up a Warchief here? We have double red next turn. I feel like we take Warchief here. Ringleader is the better play if they start restricting our mana, which is quicker. I feel like... Oh my god, do I take Warchief or just Ringleader or maybe even something else? I feel like I mean, we still have lackeys, so let's just get Ringleader. They can't have both, right? Let's get Ringleader. If they destroy one of our lands now, well, Lackey is still active, and we just deploy the Ringleader via Lackey. I think that's good. I don't know. They have a morphed creature. Huh. Man. I wish this Sparksmith would be active now. Okay. This is double bad. Okay, I didn't think about that actually, of them just putting down a creature. So what this means is we will just Wasteland one of their white sources, then tap down their forest, and then this thing won't turn up. But also, we could just Sparksmith and be able to kill the morph next turn. That sounds better, right? This means they need to have a land and a Mox Diamond next turn. I mean, they have it, bad luck. If they don't, we can just kill the morph. They have a Sylvan Library. Well, that doesn't save the morph creature, so yeah, I'm happy here. So let's Sparksmith this guy. Let's go to combat. What do we get in if it connects? If it connects, I'm gonna go with the Siege Gang, right? I just want to have maximum stuff on the table. Also, Siege Gang means this Sparksmith is really active. Like, wow. So also we can tap a land, which is this one, because some wise man said that we want to prevent them from doing Cataclysm. So we tap white. And we win the game. Yeah, that was pretty quick. So, okay, nice going. Good play. Siege Gang is pretty much GG. Yeah, thank you very much, and totally agree. So, okay, let's see. There's a lot of cards that don't seem bad. Like, let me just put them. It doesn't mean that I'm going to board all of these, but many of those cards don't seem bad. I don't know though if they are actually going into Oath. I think most of these terrageddon decks, they don't go Oath sideboard, right? I've seen it, but they have to like they have to go with like 10 cards boarding or something. They don't do Oath, right? Question here is, do we even need 4 Naturalize? I mean, Crumble is kind of nice, I think. Question is Naturalize just more flexible and better? We don't want to dilute our deck, right? We don't want to be doing too much other stuff. So maybe Tinkerer is also not it. Maybe like this. But I'm also thinking, do we really need Pyrokinesis? Like, do we really need it? We have, I mean, if we do it instead of Gempalm? I feel like Gempalm is better. We also still have Sparksmith. Do we just not do this? Naturalize over Pyro here. Yeah. Okay, so let's keep this very low to the ground then. So what can we board out? We want all of those. We're still soft to like Pyroclasm here. So the Lackey plan will not be 100% here. Let's go with one less Mogg, and if they actually do mana destruction here, maybe run Ringleader. I would prefer Nuts over Pyro here, yeah. Can shave a Ringleader and a Mogg, yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, let's try it. If they go into Oath, we still have 4 Naturalize. If they don't go into Oath, I don't know. We don't know their exact list, so don't want to overboard game 2, yeah. Oh, what's this? I don't know about this. I mean, it's not great. We can turn 1 Mogg Fanatic, turn 2 Rishadan Port. We have 4 mana. Let's see where this is going. I don't want to be... Yeah, the thing here is I don't want to mulligan into a land destruction deck. when my main problem is that I have many lands. Oh, they have Mother of Runes? Yeah, we can kill that, right? We'll just kill that. I'm so happy playing 4 Mogg Fanatics. They probably only run 1 Mother. Might be a treetop village, sure. So let's get a... Oh, we could even just Wasteland it. We need some more turns. I feel like we just Wasteland it. Basically set it back 1 turn. Maybe draw in another Lackey or something? I don't know. Okay, they have another Windswept Heath. The thing is, they have 100 lands. Like, they probably have more lands than we do. Oh. Oh. Did I risk something here? Is it a Terravor? Oh boy, it's already a 4/4 Terravor. Yeah, that's a downside of doing that, maybe. Sure. So we drew another land, which isn't great. Not much we can do here. We could just cycle this to draw another card, or we tap down one of their lands. Next turn we will play Warchief. Yeah, let's just tap down one of their lands. Let's prevent them from having double white, but yeah, it's not great. I wonder sometimes if we're just free rolling game 2, maybe it's best to just stay aggro. So it's the Marmless, probably want Crypts game 3. Yeah, maybe. Oh, there's something that says that we have to that opponent can't attack as easily anymore. Let's put in the Rishadan Port and the Lackey. Maybe that wasn't wise. Let's see. But I still want to... Yeah, I don't know. Let's tap... Well, they have double mana of everything anyway. Let's just tap a white here. This Terravor is really scary. Still, it's... Oh no, they drew Rishadan Port as well. And Armageddon, so I think we're dead. Is there something we can draw with this deck that gets us... No. Oh boy. Sure. So, Crypts. And cut off the leaders, I guess. We want to be drawing all these cards, I think. I'm not sure if we actually want like that many Naturalizes. I'm not sure. Maybe cut 1? Leave in 1 Ringleader? Is triple Tormod script too much? Huh. The thing is, it doesn't exile both graveyards, so having a second one sometimes is actually needed. And we're starting this game. So... Man, Tinkerer is also kind of cool. Pyrokinesis would have been good here to be just killing the... But I want to be able... Well, can we maybe shave off the Gempalms for Pyrokinesis? I don't think we can do that when we side out all the Goblin Ringleaders, right? This is tough for me. We have still 1 Tinkerer in. Which I feel like is okay, it's not too bad, but it could also be a Ringleader. Also, I'm scared of overboarding this. As we just talked, well, we can also just try to roll this. We will... Maybe we can cut one of the siege gangs to keep another Ringleader. Because Siege Gang is really hard to cast here. It's very unlikely that it will ever happen, right? We'll just try it like this. Yeah, let's try it like this. I'm very much not knowing. Really hard to board. Yeah, depends on what half of their deck they draw. Yes, exactly. So this hand isn't great. The Siege Gang is pretty dead. It's very slow, but at least we have 3 mana going. It's too bad we don't have a port here or a wasteland. still keep this, but it's not very fast. It's a very sustainable hand. Let's try it. I'm not sure. As I said earlier, I think usually play 2 Crypt, 2 PK. What's PK? Pyrokinesis, yeah. Let's see where this is going. Maybe we draw a port now. We're good to go. Plains into Mother of Runes right away. Opponent doesn't even care. Sure, so we will attack with our Fanatic next turn. Oh, we actually drew the port. Let's go to combat, attack. They don't block, we get an extra damage, right? Of course they block. So now we can port them next turn. That was a good top deck, right? 6. So next turn we are still not doing anything, it seems. Oh, they have a Mox Diamond. Sure. Discard a Brushland, play another Wayfarer. That's a good one here. That's why they dropped their Mother of Runes, right? We will... At this point it does not really matter. I mean, we need to be playing lands. They will have potentially a Wasteland anyway, so let's play this. We could restrict them of their mana, but I really want this Tinkerer to destroy that Mox Diamond. Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's just hope they don't have a sword for the Tinkerer. Sure. So they'll Wasteland our Rishadan Port? Yes, that's what they do. Sure, but we still have a third land. Okay, we drew a Goblin Matron, which we are going to play. And we are going to search up for a... We could either do a Warchief, or... I feel like we have to do a Warchief here. This hand is very... yeah... I mean, yeah, let's get a Warchief. If they start to put pressure on our mana... Tinkerer very nice versus Moxes? Yes, if we ever get the chance. So what are they searching up now? Nothing? I feel like their hand... Rishadan Port, yeah, sure, that's pretty good. So we really need to redraw land here. But also we can just cycle this Gempalm to destroy their Wayfarer. That's what we're gonna do here. Cycling. 1, 2. Put this onto the Wayfarer. Kill that pesky thing. Yes, I want to use the ability, draw a card. Draw a card for turn. Unfortunately, no land. We can still attack with the Matron, but that Rishadan Port is pretty annoying. That's pretty annoying, Rishadan Port right there. Let's see. Just need one more land and the Rishadan Port doesn't... Also, they are lacking green mana here, it seems, which is kind of good for us. There's green mana, which is kind of bad for us. God damn. So let's draw a mountain. Yeah, this time we don't have anything going. Yes, there's a Wooded Foothills. Do we make green out of this? We still have 3 red mana. So we play Warchief this turn. Next turn we play Ringleader and maybe something. Yeah, we can actually just fetch up a green mana with this one to be able to have Naturalize and stuff. Potentially play a Warchief. Go to combat, attack for 3. That sounds good, right? They have another swords? No, they don't. Cool. How many swords? They played 1 sword this game. Okay. So Armageddon? Sure. Let's draw lands, please. Goblin Goon is not a land. What's up, Goblin Goon? You're not a land. We just need a red land. Or maybe we need even more. We need like 2 red lands, actually. Ah, they have a Wayfarer. Man, I hate this guy. So we need a land and a... Oh, let me think. We'll still... Oh, God. Go to combat. Do we maybe not play a land here and see if they have a land? It could just be that they are like off the table after this Armageddon, right? This is like a coin flip for me. But also this Wooded Foothills means they get to grab 2 lands, because we will not be able... Well, if we find 2 more lands, but we are still good. They have 4 turns left. Oh, fuck this shit. I don't know. I'm gonna risk it. I don't know. Let's not play the land and let's see what's happening. Maybe opponent would not play the land, would not play the land. They have another Wayfarer. Okay. So, sure, let's go to combat. Let's see what opponent is doing. They could double block the Warchief or block... Okay, they don't... We will not... We'll continue this opponent. We will just try this. It seems like opponent actually thought Mogg's Diamond was gonna get there. Let's hope they don't draw land. We're good to go. Sparksmith. Oh man, Sparksmith is really tempting. Yeah, only if you draw Piledriver? Yes, absolutely. I guess that's fine, opponent. You'll be down to 5. Let's discard something. Maybe this Ringleader, because we have a bunch of Ringleaders, right? No, they found a land. Sure. So, we can now play a Wooded Foothills, fetch for a mountain, and go Sparky their Wayfarer, get in another 2 damage. Let's kill your guy. Go to combat. And let's pass turn and read up on chat, right? Sparky, yes, I love Sparky. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is a great feeling. I'm sorry, opponent, but I'm also very happy that his own Armageddon just basically ripped the game apart for them, right? That's what you want to do. Don't get me wrong, I've also been playing a lot of Armageddon and Cataclysm decks myself. I'm also the bad guy, actually, but man, do I love it if they just take out their own game with the Armageddon. Sorry, not sorry. Well, sorry, a bit sorry. I don't know. Whatever. GG, well played. Thank you. Stick wins this league, yes. Kind of is. Oh, yes, that was good. That felt great. And Sparksmith? Good card. I mean, opponent had this one angle. The thing is, I'm not sure, but they were... we were threatening to just overrun the hell out of them, right? With us having that much mana, the Warchief on board, we would have gotten a really big turn. Wins versus 3 of the best decks is pretty sick. I've been sleeping on Sparksmith. Yeah. So we faced terrageddon, I think, and got to 0. Let me see, I should be... I'm not muted now anymore, I hope. Something happened there, but you should be able to hear me again, right? I've switched over... thanks. Also, thanks for letting me know. I switched over to having OBS on my second screen so I can see my input and output and everything. Before I always had like Twitch up, just basically watching the chat like you guys do in Twitch chat. But yeah, that isn't so great actually. It's better to just look at OBS and have like all the docs up there and just like have everything ordered there. Yeah. So there we go. We go to round 4, it seems. So I'm already pretty happy and pretty hyped about this. Let's see what we are doing right now. Hopefully no 100 Engineered Plague opponents. Like yesterday when the opponent was going first turn Engineered Plague off of a Dark Ritual into third turn another Plague, into fourth turn another Plague, and I'm like, yeah, okay, you plagued me. You got it. So there we go. We have been paired. And we actually won the die roll. That's a good one. So this hand. Okay, we have a Wasteland, we have an active Naturalize, we have a turn 3 Warchief and a turn 4 Siege Gang if we don't Wasteland. Now usually I would say I don't really love this hand. But also we have all the mana to be playing all our stuff that we are drawing. The downside would be if we would be drawing any lands here. On the other hand, we don't know what we are up against. If this was a Rishadan Port, I would just keep this hand, right? Problem here is if opponent has anything fast, we need to draw something. But aside from that, I mean, the hand is doing something, right? It's just slow. It's risky, but if the Port and Naturalize are good, it's gonna probably be okay. If we're facing Burn, this is terrible. Yeah. Also, hi there, Gladiator, really cool. Really cool, you're really cool. Nice name. Yeah, it's a Wasteland, not a Port, yeah. That's what, yeah. Let's mulligan this, let's be a bit greedy. Okay, this is a one-lander. I hate one-landers with this deck. If this Lackey, we have double Lackey, which is a good thing, but if they don't connect, we're in a world of hurt. So what's the upside? If we connect with Lackey, we'll have a Warchief. Fucking shit, I don't know. If we draw a single hand, it will be good. But this is so tempting. Like with the double Lackey, it's just, can you see it tempting me? Well, try it. Let's keep this, I don't know, let's put one of the Warchiefs or the Piledriver on the bottom. I will put one of the Warchiefs on the bottom. Never keep one-landers, another trap hand. Yeah, Multi 5 isn't great either, right? And you know how bad I mulligan. Like, Multi 5? Me doing a Multi 5 sounds very risky. Remember the game yesterday when you got baited? Yes, it's that goddamn Goblin Lackey. It keeps baiting me. I lack the experience to see what Goblin Lackey, how good he really is, like, and how bad he can be, right? Man, let's see if we connect. So we're up against MD91 with some Final Fantasy. Is it Final Fantasy 9? I'm not sure. I didn't play 9. I'm way more likely to keep a one-lander with Lackey on the play versus on the draw in a blind matchup. Yeah, that's also a factor, right? And again, if they handle one Lackey and we don't draw land, if both is happening, we're gonna jam the second Lackey. White Source is a good start. We drew a land. That's kind of good. Let's go to combat. Let's see if they sort this guy. It connects. So since it connected, we are going to get the Warchief into play. We are going to play a land. Then we play Lackey and Piledriver. Just use up all of our mana, right? Hope we don't run into Pyroclasm for any strange reason. I mean, this is a turn 2 presence, board presence, right? It's all coming up Millhouse. Dump it, step on the gas pedal. See, easy keep. Double planes? What? Sure, opponent. Another Piledriver? Let's go! Oh my god. Wow. Holy shit. This is like, what the hell? Wow. Like get wrecked. Like, opponent is just dead? Sure. So, yeah, the mono red version would now be playing Anarchy. And we don't have Anarchy. I really don't know what we're up against, but likely, since it's maybe mono white, we need the Naturalizes against unknown opponent. We could do 2 Naturalizes to Pyrokinesis into the dark. We don't have any, I don't have any clue. It could be White Weenie, it could, I don't know. Maybe we just try to not dilute our deck too much. Maybe we'll just don't play the Pyrokinesis, maybe just 1 Naturalize for 1 Ringleader because I'm a scary cat. You say do the same again? Okay. I'm gonna regret not having another Naturalize versus the mono white opponent. Okay, no. Let's get 1 Ringleader out of the picture for 1 more Naturalize. I'm feeling way more comfortable with that. And I'm still scared, actually. I'm still scared. But that first win, yeah, that was something. Okay, so this hand is a turn 2 Rishadan Port. Turn 3 we will... I don't know what opponent is up. We will... Sphere of Law, kind of devastating. Last league he played blue-white control. Okay, sure. Land still. Could be, right? Maybe they just did not want to show what they are up on, right? Maybe they have blue and they just did not want to reveal it. So they just played another planes. Might be. Yeah, there it is. Powder keg right away. Sure. So I feel like this turn we need to deploy the Tinkerer. So we can destroy the powder keg next turn. The Tinkerer, of course, dies to it, but that's okay-ish. Opponent can't counter right now, so Tinkerer is a good bet here. So you posted the list. Okay. I don't know if I can look at it right now. Ooh. It will go off 1 turn before it gets kegged. Tinkerer does so Lackey can live. Well, we don't get nothing. They have Swords to Plowshares and Fairy Conclave. But it seems like we can naturalize it. Do we do that? Or do we just jam a Lackey in? And with the Lackey, they will just powder keg it? They kind of have to, right? They kind of have to keg. Or we naturalize and then jam Lackey. I'm very scared of like Circle of Protection and all this stuff. I don't know. If I jam their powder keg, we are very soft to like Circle of Protection and the other white hate cards. We're just on 3 naturalize. I'm not sure if we can afford that. Also, this way we can just... They have 1 cop red in sideboard, 1 humility main. Kind of feels weird to be knowing that, but we will be... Okay, sure, let's kill that. Let's try it. The thing is, with the new blue-white landstill decks, I'm really not sure like where they are going, right? I don't know yet. Maybe they don't know yet either. Public data? Yeah, sure. Still feels iffy. Like in a real tournament, paper tournament, I could not be doing that. So they actually found a factory as well. This kind of sucks. We found another mountain, that's good. Let's see, we can't really attack with the Lackey here. they will just use their factory, and if we tap that, let me think for a second. We can if they tap the activate the factory, then they can still pay 1 blue and the factory to activate the Fairy Conclave, which we then can Gempalm Incinerator. Let's go into combat. Also, what are we putting into play? Matron or Siege Gang? So now we just tap this. With the green, I guess. Do they actually have a stifle here? Blue Elemental Blast. Yeah, I didn't think about Blast. Well, sure. Oh, we already played our land. Yeah, we can pass turn now. So we lost the Lackey fight, but that's not the end of the world, right? Dust Bowl is annoying, but also not the end of the world. Let's draw a card here. So let's fetch up another mountain here. How many blue do they have? Just 2 blue mana. So we can port 1 blue, have 3 mana up. For a Goblin Matron, right? But they could also be just having mana leak, and if they do, well, bad luck. So let's tap their island. Your opponent, you wouldn't port, you would get Siege Gang down to play and just hope for it? Yeah. I mean... The thing is, we have time, I guess. So now we will be getting Ringleader, right? Just get Ringleader to be able to sustain this long game, potentially. So they are destroying our Rishadan Port, unfortunately, I guess. Are they? Yeah, Port would be very good here. They actually sacrificed their island for that? But they don't have double blue now. I mean, they could just play another blue land. Yeah, they have a Flooded Strand, but still. Interesting. Let's see, we have a Naturalize, which we could throw on that. We could try to jam the Ringleader, or we could just play... I mean, we can just try to jam the Ringleader and have a Matron up next turn, I guess. I mean, they don't have days, right? It's very slow, but, well... They have another blue Elemental Blast, sure. Teferi's Response, yeah, that's a good card. Teferi's Response is disgusting. Yes, it is. Okay, so opponent has 100 mana. We have a Piledriver and a Matron here. I feel like the Matron is more valuable than the Piledriver. So do we just jam the Piledriver here and next turn potentially naturalize the factory and attack? Doesn't seem so great. Also, yeah, let's... I don't know. Let's jam the Matron here. I mean, potentially they'll just let it resolve. And... let's get another Ringleader. Where is it? There it is. Last turn. They will just try to counter the Ringleader instead of the Matron. Sure. Other Alaka wastes. Sure. Opponent has mana, right? Man, sometimes, guys, sometimes I almost think that Blood Moon could be a good card in Premodern. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. So we could be jamming Warchief, Piledriver, and just try to go there. But they could be just trading manlands for that. Maybe we'll just do it like this. I mean, the thing is, if they counter Warchief or Piledriver, well, we're gonna have Ringleader still. Yeah. Let's also play Ringleader, but maybe not attack this turn. Let's just keep oh wait, they have a lot of Wrath of God, right? So I'm playing right into Wrath of God. We have to attack now. Yeah, let's attack now. Oh, they even have his swords. So maybe we don't attack. And maybe they don't have swords. Yeah. Swing Piledrivers and Matrons. Yeah, I believe a Tormod plays it, and he's a pretty good Goblins player. Yeah, I also think they wouldn't swords if they had Wrath. Maybe just to save some life total. I don't know, but could be both ways. I also think they don't have Wrath, but I am not sure. We have a Lackey. That's kind of okay, right? Well, it's not really great, but we can play a Lackey, have the Gempalm up to cycle one of their blockers out, and the other one will block the Lackey. Let's try to do that. Let's work with the resources we have at hand right now. This Ringleader is important at some point in the game. Can we play another creature? We could play the Ringleader, of course, but I want to be able to cycle the Gempalm. Yeah, let's swing in with the team. And hope they don't have Stifle. So this becomes a 2/2. We'll just... I have to cycle right now before they declare... Yeah, sure. I'm too slow also, right? Anyway, let's see what's happening here. So they can block the Lackey now with their Fairy Conclave if they wish to. If they don't, we're pretty sure that they have Wrath. 2 mana, Conclave. Yeah, block the Lackey with Conclave. Sure. So I'm not going to play the Piledriver now. We don't want to overcommit. It's fine. We get some damage in. It's not going great, but it's also not going bad. One card in hand. They're probably hoping for the top deck Wrath. Might be. Hold up Gempalm. Yes. Drop Ringleader to reload if you connect and not overcommit to board state. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. This Ringleader is very valuable. Exalted Angel Hardcast. Oh my god. This is something. Okay, can we still overrun them? I don't know. Maybe we play Siege Gang and next turn we are able to kill the Exalted? Or do we just drop Ringleader and hope we get another Cycler? Let's see. We'll play Siege Gang. Unfortunately, we can't really attack. I mean, they block 1. Well, we can attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 1 damage and sacrifice 1 of our goblins for it? I guess. Or do we not do that because of our Piledriver? Well, that doesn't matter, right? The thing here is like this, maybe? I don't know. Let's not attack here. It seems very risky, right? Free Siege Gang, GG with Piledriver, turn after, just pass. Yeah. If Piledriver resolves. Let's see. I see opponent will Exalted attack into Wrath. That's what I think will happen here, but we'll see. I don't know how many Wraths they have, right? If I would have checked on the list, I would know, but yeah, I don't know. So they don't attack? Yeah, they attack. Okay, sure. They didn't counter Siege Gang. They are dead in the water ammo. Yeah. You might be right there. But also they are on 19 life. Yeah, right. We still have Ringleader if they Wrath, right? We can recover pretty good. And they didn't even Wrath. Well, that's good. So we will get in another Piledriver, it seems. They have a counterspell for that. Do we just run in a Ringleader now to be able to safely refill our hand? They are down on counterspells right now, so I think we just do this. And then we just smash face. Always yield to this. Well, Lackey Fanatic, I mean, it's not too bad, right? And you order, go to combat. Let's not skip combat. Attack with everything we have. That's more damage than the Exalted can get them life-wise. They're at 8, so they are in trouble. Next turn, we also have stuff. Fanatic plus 4 mana kills Angel. Yes, because we just sacrificed stuff to the Siege Gang and then we Fanatic it. Yeah, we did it. So we just ran over them. Yeah, just boarding one Naturalize seemed okay. That's great, right? Maybe you guys are right about just rolling it. Like, I'm overthinking it and just yeah. Maybe just go there. We have a good main deck, right? Goblins has a very, very good main deck already. So, yeah. Oh, boyos. Okay, let's go there. Let's see the last match. Also, let me quickly... so this was blue-white still, and we did a 2-0. Oh, I'm not muted now. I don't know what's happening. I think this is this stupid headset. I'm not using this microphone. I have a actual microphone. Can you see here with my magic? There's a microphone floating in the air. This is a fun effect, right? Yeah, sorry. And sometimes I don't know why it just mutes me. I think it's about this headset because it has some motion sensor stuff in it. It's not a headset I would buy. It's actually from work. I'm just using it. Also on my private PC. There we go, we have our last opponent. And they are last hero. It's the last hero. Okay, so we have double Matron, double Wasteland, and a Naturalize that is not castable. This hand doesn't seem good. I would mulligan this. We don't know what we're up against. I mean, double Wasteland could be great. But if we're say let's say we're up against Burn, we're just dead. Let's mulligan this. I hope I'm not too greedy. This hand is much better. This hand is much better. It's actually, I have everything and I don't know what to put down. Most likely it will be the Wooded Foothills, I think. Yeah, we'll put the Wooded Foothills on the bottom, or maybe we'll put one mountain on the bottom, so if we draw into anything green, we can still fetch, because turn 2 we will port, turn 3 we want to be able to Warchief, turn 4 Ringleader. So let's put this... They could stifle us and then we're fucked if they play stifle. Let's play it safe. Let's put the Wooded Foothills. I don't know. Mountain goes on bottom, yeah. Oh, Windswept Heath. Play Mountain into Mogg Fanatic turn 1. Yeah, that's a given. So that opponent thinks we're on Burn or something. There's a forest. Is it Elves? Mogg's Diamond? Oh no. Please don't show me Oath. Sylvan Library, well, not great, but... oh boy. So Mogg Fanatic is pretty good here. Because if they have Oath, we can just kill it. But man, that's not great. Man, all the terrageddon decks now, right? Maybe that's the go-to deck right now. I don't know. Yeah, in case we need a green source, yeah, right. Like, imagine we top deck a Naturalize now. Anyway, let's see where we are going. It could be that we just have a real problem. If this is red-green Oath Ponza, I really don't know how to handle this deck yet. Like, another Mogg's Diamond? Sure. Discarding Wasteland. They think we are on burn, so they go Call of the Herd. Okay, so they will maybe not play Oath next turn. We could port them next turn to prevent the next elephant. Or we could play Sparksmith to set it up that we can kill one of the elephants on turn 3 with a Warchief. Both is tempting. I'm gonna be honest here. What's better if we run into Pyroclasm here? It would be better to just port them, but we can't. I'm gonna go with the Sparksmith, but I don't know if that's too fast or too greedy. Oh, I hope it doesn't bite me. We're gonna find out if this is red-green Oath Ponza. Yeah, I also like Sparky very much. But yeah, Pyroclasm wouldn't be good right now. So this Mogg Fanatic, does it block and go face? No, we want to have it for Sparksmith, yes. So opponent plays another land. They just have one more. Oh, they have the next land. Wow. Okay, sure. I kind of was hoping that that wouldn't happen, but let's see. So they have 4 lands. They can get another Call of the Herd out, which isn't too bad, but it's also, yeah, that's a lot of elephants. But also we can handle elephants. Let's get another one of these in. Let's get a Warchief in. Can we afford to just kill this elephant and attack with Warchief Fanatic and next turn kill the other one? That sounds good. We're also gonna take a lot of damage here, but it sounds right. Man, Sparksmith is great, right? This is like... Sparksmith is really shining right now. Unfortunately, they still have their Sylvan. Sylvan is also an incentive to be putting as much damage, even just 1 damage, whenever we can. Because Sylvan Library, leaving them up with life, means they can draw extra cards. Another Call of the Herd? Well, sure. Next turn we Ringleader, which is a decent blocker. Or we can just port one of their lands. So they don't have another elephant. The Elephant Slayer he's really good in my local meta. So much Call of the Herd. Yeah. Also the red-green Zoo deck is playing it, but you won't be having your Sparksmith long versus red-green Zoo. But just look at this guy go. So we go... Let's see what we draw here. Maybe something great. A Piledriver actually is really good, right? So let's kill off this guy for a measly 3 damage. We're fine. Let's get in a Wait a second. Can we maybe just port them? Can we go Piledriver port? Wait a second. Or we can just get through with everything. Let's see where we are. Oh wait. Yeah, I'll need another land, of course. Let's put in Ringleader Piledriver, right? Let's just get this damage. Always yield to this. Let's get Mogg Fanatic and Siege Gang, I guess. Sure. Let's get Piledriver in. And all the hasty guys, haste away. That's a lot of damage, right? 7, 9, 11, so opponent is at 3. This means Mogg Fanatic and Mogg Fanatic are almost there. Yeah. We are also at 8, but what could they have? If they have a Cataclysm now, It's a bad time, but we would still have 1 Fanatic, 2 Fanatic. They still would not be able to attack. Let's see. And we still have another Rishadan Port in hand. They actually have the goddamn Cataclysm. Wow. So we sacrificed this Fanatic to their face. Man, that's exactly what they needed, right? So we can't do anything else. What are we keeping here? We keep the Warchief? Or do we keep the Sparksmith? I think we keep Warchief because it's good for our mana. Can I choose? Yes, I can choose now. The Warchief, and do we need the mountain or the Karplusan Forest? I feel like we're low on life. I'm gonna... But the thing is, if we find a Naturalize next turn, we couldn't just Naturalize their Mogg's Diamond. That's okay. Let's keep it like this. Yeah. Opponent attacks now, they are dead, so they are not doing that. And now we attack with Mogg Fanatic and Warchief, and they are dead, right? Or we just attack with Piledriver and Warchief, and they are dead. Doesn't matter. Or does it? If they both attack, it's enough damage. Let's go in with Piledriver. And let's go to combat, attack with both, and opponent at 2 life is dead. That's great. So we sideboard. Okay. Okay, so I still don't know if they are on Oath. It still seems like they are on Oath, right? If they are on Oath, we want Naturalizes, Tranquil Domains, maybe? Maybe we can cut down on 2 Ringleaders for 2 Naturalizes. Do we need anything more versus Oath? I mean, Oath is a really bad matchup, I fear. We can also get rid of the... where is it? The Sharpshooter, I guess. The Sharpshooter can go, I think, for a Tranquil Domain. The Goon is okay. Sparksmith is MVP, yeah, we'll keep that. The Tinkerer we will keep as well. I'm almost thinking about keeping, getting in another Tinkerer for a Siege Gang. I don't know. The Goon seems okay-ish. Yeah, I want Crypt, yeah. Can we... Can we afford to just get these Siege Gangs out? Yeah, the red-green Oath Ponza decks, they play Oath and Call of the Herd, actually, yes. But I still don't know if it's actually that deck. I don't have perfect information here, really. Even after that long of a game. They didn't show us much. Until we see Angel, yeah. Until we see Angel, yeah. I still think this is okay. We have 2 Crypt to be shrinking Terravors. We have Naturalize and Tranquil Domains. Let's just try it, right? Let's see what we draw here. This hand, let's see, we have a turn 1 Fanatic, we have a turn 2 Portu and a turn 3 Matron, we have a Ringleader, we have a Tormod script, we keep this, right? Yeah, I really don't know what they are up for. Also, welcome Hashseed, nice that you're joining. We are in our last match with red-green Goblins. So far it's going pretty good. We'll see where we are going from here. Weathered Wayfarer. Yeah, that's a good card, I guess. So this means they are not on Oath. Yeah. That kind of sucks. So do we just... We play the Mogg... Do we even... Yeah, I want to be able to port them next turn. Let's get this one into play. I think I would board a bit less if you're not sure what they are on. You're just diluting your game plan. Yeah, you're actually right. So they want to go to our turn, so yeah, we will kill this guy now. I want to be playing lands, please. Wooded Foothills. We will be playing a port now. And port their land in upkeep. Yeah, you're absolutely right about diluting the game plan there. That's very risky. And I still think I'm overboarding. You can attack first because for kill the Wayfarer. Yes, you're right. I missed out on 1 damage there. You're absolutely right. So they did not draw into another land. So do we just tap them down again, or do we play Matron? Any case, we will. I think we will actually fetch up. Wait, that wasn't the best play. Maybe well. Let's top them again. Yeah. I think if we can leverage this, we are good to go, right? Maybe we will draw like a Naturalize now, and we also kill their Mogg's Diamond. That would be great, right? Wasteland. Oh, goddamn. Wasteland is really tempting. I will play this Wasteland. We will try to get opponent out of this game. This also means that we can play our Matron now. And what do we get here? A Warchief? How much mana do we have? 3. So next turn we have 4. Do we get Warchief or just Tinkerer? Let's be an asshole. I don't know. Let's try this. Right? Because we can top their Rishadan Port next turn and Tinkerer their Mogg's Diamond, right? If opponent does not... Yeah, they don't have a land. So that's something, opponent. That's not... Yeah. Let's go to combat. Attack with the Matron. Combat damage. Sure. And let's play out a Tinkerer for... this. So we still have Tranquil Domain up if we want to. So if opponent does not draw land right now, they are in bad shape. They have another Mogg's Diamond. Sure, I guess. Does this mean they suddenly have Oath? No. They have a Pyroclasm. Oh, come on. That's rude. Sure. Well, we tried it. We still have a Ringleader. So these ports, am I overplaying lands here? Let's maybe play a Ringleader first, see what we are getting, right? What are we getting? Matron, Sparksmith, Fanatic. Sure, that's good, right? Okay, playing it like this, it's bad because, well, I'm gonna be playing the Mogg Fanatic still if they Call of the Herd stuff here. And we are also going to attack with the Ringleader. Yeah, let's go. It's still fine. We're still in a good position. My biggest concern here is if opponent is able to deploy a Terravor, but we still have a Tormod Crypt. Werebear. Well, I guess Werebear is something that dies to Mogg Fanatic, right? They have 5 cards in their graveyard. We have a Naturalize. We will just Naturalize their other Mogg's Diamond. Wait a second. Is there a better play here? Just a second. We can also kill their Werebear with a Fanatic. Play the Goblin Matron for 2 mana. Then we still have 3 mana, 4 mana up. So we could still get a Warchief, but then we could not Naturalize. So yeah, let's go to combat. Let's attack with those guys. See what opponent is doing. Probably nothing. Let's kill this guy. I don't want them to have mana. Let's Naturalize this one with a green. And And a colorless. And I really want to tap down their planes. Let's play... I don't want to be overcommitting this. Do I? I still have 3 lands, so let's see for a second. If I... Well, I can deploy Sparksmith. Is Sparksmith helpful here? I kind of feel like it is. Right? Or do we just Matron now? No, I think we will keep this up. We will Sparksmith now. And then in opponent's upkeep we will top their white source. Yeah, let's play this slow, right? Let's see where we are going. Let's go. Yes, sir, absolutely. A Piledriver. Interesting. So I want to still be porting opponent 1-2, so we have 4 mana up for grabs. So we can play a Goblin Matron, grab a Warchief, and potentially next turn do a shit ton of damage, right? So let's go to combat, attack with both guys. I'm so nervous right now, man. And let's deploy a Matron. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3. Let's yield to this. Not misclick it, please. I want a Goblin Warchief. Yes. So... do we play another port here? In case they play another land? Let's do that, because next turn they will be dead. Potentially. Yeah. Let's do it like... No, wait! Oh, shit. Oh, God! Fuck my life. Oh, it's still okay. Oh my God. I could still play the Piledriver. Oh, you're right. That wasn't optimal. Also, welcome in, Cash. So, there we go with the Warchief. 1, 2, and a colorless. Then we get in a Piledriver for a red. I hope they don't have Sword Explorers. We'll see. And we can also get a Matron. Oh no! Did I top wrong? No, opponent scoops. That was my 3rd chat. Good morning. Yeah, sorry. I was under so much pressure right now because as you can see, let's go. It's a 5-0. Right there. Just goblin this stuff. So yeah, I forgot you were already here, Cash. Oh my God, guys. Oh, this was just awesome, right? We beat all the good all the good decks, right? We had Dreadnought, Enchantress, Terrageddon, blue-white land still, and another Terrageddon deck.